Do you know what? I was gonna buy this figure at full price, but thank fuck I didn't. It went on half price literally 2 weeks later, so I ended up getting them, and it was actually the last one as well, which is quite nice. Now, the first time I ever heard of Abomination was in Lego Marvel Superheroes, believe it or not. Him and Hulk just smashing each other's face in like it's Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald in the UFC. This figure originally retailed for 50 quid, but I got it for 25 on sale. The standard price is kind of an abomination in itself, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not gonna lie, the accessories are absolutely bare bones. You do get two different head sculpts, which I don't even know what the actual this one is, but the other one looks pretty good. But for 50 quid, for a big figure as well, you at least expect at least one pair of interchangeable hands. But this figure just says, nah, fuck you, mate, and throws that out the window. How does a figure that it literally costs 50 quid not come with one pair of interchangeable hands? That's a big figure. I think every other big figure that Marvel Legends has probably ever made has came with interchangeable hands, if they're just fists even. Fists would have done this figure a somewhat of justice, but they didn't. It's honestly insane to me how these are the only two accessories in this figure. But this figure is nicely detailed. You do get a lot of scaling on the skin. I like the dark green they use as well. Green is my favorite color, so I kind of like it. But yeah, I do like the overall color aspect this figure got. Onto the figure head sculpt, and it's pretty good. Same with the other one here. But this one, I'm dead ass so uneducated on what the actual fuck this is from, so I'm just not going to touch on this one much. It kind of looks like a spider with two human faces on it. I kind of don't like it. The figure is actually quite large as well. He's pretty tall. I think it's my tallest big figure I have from Marvel Legends as well. I kind of like this figure being tall and chunky as well. It does fit his character, to be completely honest. The articulation is honestly gonna be completely average, to be quite honest. He has decent head range. He does have a ball joint in his neck and his head, so you kind of get more range. The arms are pretty good, apart from the butterfly joints going towards his chest. It doesn't really go that far in, but if you bring them back towards his back, they go pretty far. I never understood that. Why can't they just go the same range back and forth? I don't really get it. The waist articulation is pretty odd as well, to be quite honest. You do have a peg in the middle of the body to give him his chest rotation, but the waist cut, although there looks like there's articulation there, there's nothing there. I've tried to move it so many times. I can't move it. It just doesn't exist. The legs are fine. Nothing special, but nothing to complain about. So, yeah. Honestly, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not really too great either. It's just kind of bare bones, you know, the normal you expect from Marvel Legends big figure articulation. But now it's time for the size comparisons. I'll choose 3 figures to compare with my Marvel Legends Abomination. The first figure I'm going to be comparing is SH Figuarts Mario, my last review. Go check out that video to see what my thoughts were on that one. And yeah, he's pretty big. The guy's pretty big. The next figure I'll be comparing is Marvel Legends Red Hulk from the previous Captain America movie. And I do like the way these kind of go together, even though they're not really ever seen together. So yeah, it's a bit weird, but I do like them that I have both of them together. You know, you can get some probably cool poses and stuff with them. Next up, I'm going to go with the Thor Ragnarok Green Hulk from Marvel Legends. This is the only Hulk I have that's a green one, so it'll have to do. But yeah, the scale, Hulk is kind of more smaller, I can't lie. He's kind of a bit on the shorter side, but it still looks kind of cool together. And lastly, I'm just going to throw in a Marvel Legends Spider-Man because, you know, 6 inches and fucking, yeah. Now it's time for the game out of 10. Which figure will climb towards the top? For Marvel Legends Abomination. I'm not gonna lie, for full price, this is pretty bare. The accessories are kind of ass as well. Some of the articulation isn't great, specifically in the waist area with the cut. It just doesn't fucking move at all. I don't know why they didn't let that move. The fact you don't get another pair of hands as well is really criminal. I can't lie. A big figure like Abomination, who's known fuck! The fact you don't get another pair of hands like fists is actually criminal. You know, Abomination, the guy who's known for fighting Hulk, you know, with even in the Lego Marvel game, he's there smashing his face in as well. You don't get a pair of hands that are fists. You just get his claw hands, which, yeah, fair enough, their claw hands are pretty cool, but I would have liked fist hands as well to give him some more posability options, really. But the figure has a cool design, to be completely honest. He's pretty big, which is okay. And the detailing is pretty nice, you know, with his skin and stuff. I think that looks cool. He looks good when he's paired together with the Hulk figures or another big figure even. Even some small Marvel Legends as well also look pretty cool alongside him as well. So, with that being said, I'm going to give the score of Marvel Legends Abomination a 5.5 out of 10. I don't mind this figure for the price that I got it. it was half price. Full price, I would probably avoid it. The lack of accessories and posability wise as well, it's really bringing the figure down, I can't lie. If you can find him on sale, however, I probably would say he's probably more of a buy if he's on sale. But for full price, I would probably pass. Unless you really want Abomination, you don't have one. That is fair enough. I can't control whether you want to buy this figure at full price because you like Abomination. I was going to buy it at full price, and I didn't, so lucky for me. So, yeah, if you want to throw a like and sub for more videos from me, and yeah, this figure was kind of a disappointment, but, you know, for 25 quid, you know, like, that's the average price for a small Marvel Legends, so I'm not going to pass up on that. Fuck's sake. Oi! Prick! Yeah, you. Subscribe me, you wanker.